So we've left New Pelion and we're on our way to Kia Ora, which involves climbing up a 4-kilometre climb up, and then we go through Pelion Gap between Mount Ossa and New Pelion East, Mount Pelion East, and the track is beautifully wet. Not as bad as yesterday, and I'm really annoyed with myself because I don't think I took any video because I was battling to hold on, but we were climbing up waterfalls literally. So this is a little easier than that, and it's just beautiful, and there's no one else on the track. There were 3 people came in late yesterday evening into New Pelion, and they were, you know, young things, of course, in their early 20s, and they just walked up the Arm River track, and we're just doing 2 nights at New Pelion. And yeah, so apart from them, plus Jeremy we met day before yesterday, 2 people at the Windermere who came in late, and 1 lady, Cheryl, at Waterfall Valley. So they're the only people we've actually seen so far. We've largely got the place pretty much to ourselves. So when Jeremy came around the corner, he's the only person we've actually run into on the track. When he came around the corner, we got the fright of our lives because we just didn't see any people on the track at all. So yeah, if we see somebody else, we'll probably freak out as well. We're still heading up towards Pelion Gap and going through this lovely track, and just hearing lots and lots of water rushing. So yeah, we're hoping when we get up here, and we have to cross that, but it's easy to cross. Look at these amazing pandanus trees. They're just incredible. They look amazing when they've got snow. Lots and lots of water. Look at those little pandanis, look. Little baby looking ones. One there. So much water.
That's very big flowers too.
Yeah.
What's the bigger cat?
Amazing amount of water coming down. It's very pretty going up here. Snow on the mountain up there. So I'm just videoing. Whew. So the climb from New Pelion Hut up to Pelion Gap is punishing. We've just hit the snow line, and it's just gorgeous. I do love it. Absolutely beautiful. And we are just dying to get out of the forest, which was gorgeous and pretty, but it just was uphill the whole way, and not on these nice duck boards, but on tree roots and waterfalls. And so, it's with a sense of relief we emerge from the forest right up here onto the plain. Whew. Beautiful. Okay, so we have got to the Pelion Gap site, which is fantastic. Mount Ossa's up to the right, up there through the cloud. You can't actually see it. all you can see is Mount Doris and one of the first ridges, but Ossa's up behind there. The cloud cleared for a moment and we could sort of see it, and then you can't. And then up this way is Mount Pelion East, poking up through the mist up there. And again, but the weather is not favourable, and we just don't think we would have the time because we are so slow. So the whole idea of climbing Mount Ossa is not going to happen today. It's very pretty, lots of snow around, and we don't want to stop too long because that's when we get cold. Okay, let's go. There's no footprints except for wallaby prints, so we must be the first people, or the only people. We haven't seen another soul. Just being very careful on this snow. We did bring snowshoes and we brought microspikes. It's not icy enough for microspikes, and the snow's not deep enough for snowshoes, but still could be slippery, but it's very soft, it's very fresh, and it's not that cold, so I think it's probably melting, which is good. It's not icing over. Creek running down across the plain. It's just a lovely sound. It's beautiful. But every now and again, the wind nearly knocks me off my feet. It's howling up here. that is the sound of the wind. It's blowing a gale. It's howling out there. And there's a beautiful little creek running through there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the mountain up there, covered in snow and low cloud. And it's howling. The track's quite nice though. Feels quite protected, even though it's absolutely howling around us. The one thing that concerns me is being in the tree line. So we're heading down to a lovely little plain down there, another one that we go across before we continue on to Kia Ora Hut. And its colours are beautiful. It's howling and we just both got blown straight off the planks which are in front of us. Luckily it wasn't into water, it was just into some buttony soft stuff, so that was good. It's just a lovely mix of passing cloud and then sunshine and that amazing mountain just poking up there. Stunning. And woo, this way on down the valley and through the bush to Kia Ora. Oh, this is a stunning place to be, and I must say I love it in this weather. It's just beautiful. It's wild. We haven't seen any other human beings all day. There's no footprints. It's just incredible. Lance is having a rest, good mood. They're just stunning. Very dramatic about them. Wow, we have come down off the plains, looking up at Mount Ossa, and it's a whole different world down here. The wind has stopped, the sun has come out, and it's just so peaceful and calm. We can hear the wind still howling over the hill there, and we just got this beautiful view looking up there. Oh, it's just lovely. We just took our hats off because we're so hot. And we don't know how far Kia Ora is from here. We could look on the GPS, but we couldn't be bothered. We're just quite happy motoring along. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon, I think, maybe 1 o'clock, and we'll just get there when we get there. Alright, so we're just crossing this beautiful little creek, and it's gorgeous. So much water, stunning trees. Hey Lance! And we are just coming to Kia Ora. So that was actually quicker than we thought, so that's good. We thought we were a good 2 hours from Pelion Gap, but I think it was only it's only taken us an hour and a half. So that's the old hut there, and we're going up to the new ones, which are up here, which are incredibly stunning. There's the lovely toilets after the yucky toilets at New Pelion. These will be refreshing. There it is over there. Oh my God, not too shabby at all. Not too shabby. Whoa. Stunning. Every other time we've got to a hut, we've been on our own. And then late in the evening, the young ones come in, but only. The first night there was one lady called Cheryl. The second night were two young things. They got in about 4 p.m. and then last night, three, a lady and two men, they turned up. So yeah, let's go and see what it's like. We go in the back way. What a piece of architecture. Here or a hut. So, here's the, we're going to go into bunker room 1. There's always a bunker room that adjoins the living room, which is great for people who are doing this in winter. Excellent. What a beauty. Yeah. This is the view from Kia Ora. It's spectacular looking up at the cathedral mountain. Just amazing. And we didn't see it when we first got here. And then the clouds just pulled up. And that's what you see. It's just spectacular.
Oh, I feel like this to go to the bathroom.
Me too. Here's a woman after my own heart. I'm Abby, I'm 8, I come from Earth, Australia, Tas. I enjoyed going through the Pandanus most, it was amazing. I fell through the snow a couple of times and got wet socks. I loved the hike. I carried 6 kilos. I weighed 25 kilos. Love her attitude. Beautiful, and that's a bit sad. Today was really miserable and wet. An animal took my Mars bar and my snakes. Pump screen.
Oh no, Clipchamp.
Ah, that's delicious. Okay, it's day 6 on the track. We're at Kia Ora Hut, and you can see, maybe you can see because clouds keep covering up the Cathedral Mountain, part of the Chicane Range behind us there. And I just wanted to talk about these things, these armour skins. I wasn't sure how they go. They're like a really thin
wetsuit material. They're quite tricky to get on, but honestly I've been wearing them now for 6 days and I had worn them a few times before. They have just been fantastic because we have had constant rain on this trip. It's been all day we've been walking in water, and one thing that I've noticed with these is that I put my wool socks over the top, and even if my shoes, obviously there's going to get, my shoes are waterproof, but they're not. No shoe's going to be waterproof through that much walking through rivers and creeks on the track. My feet have stayed warm, and I think it's because these just stop my feet from getting completely wet. Even though they're not waterproof, they just feel really nice inside the woolen sock. In my woolen sock, on the wettest day we had when we had to camp out at just above Frog Flat, my feet were dry and the socks were dry, so that was quite interesting. It's probably because the shoes were so good. Yesterday the socks got wet, but even though the socks were wet, they weren't soaking wet and they kept my feet warm. So it doesn't seem to matter what happens inside my shoe, my feet are staying warm, which has probably got a lot to do with the woolen socks. But I think having these armour skins against my skin just also has been another protection against the cold. So I reckon they're great.